Hello, welcome to today's video. We're going to be making some candies, like candy corns, candy bars, chocolate balls, like, the malt ball things. Yeah, just candy. Because, as you know, Halloween is about 2 weeks-ish away, I think. I don't know. The days are just... The day is the same and everything is the same. I don't know days anymore. And I know I didn't upload last week, but I had family in town. I was helping and attending a wedding, so it's just very, very busy last week with family and the wedding. So I wasn't able to record or upload, but now that I have no family, I can film again. Hallelujah. I'm very happy that I can film again. I'm going to be doing, instead of the speedrun pumpkins, which I'm going to be filming this coming week, and so it's up next week on, let me check the date. Halloween is only 1.5 weeks away. The weekend of the 28th, the pumpkin speedrun will be up, and we're just gonna see how many pumpkins I can do. But that's next week. This week, we're going to be doing the candies. You've seen the Pride Otter video that I made. I did a voiceover of the history of Pride, info on otters and stuff. I'm gonna be doing that, but with the candy, history of Halloween, history on candy and Halloween, just Halloween history, Halloween and candy history, yeah. Voiceover with information and nice relaxing music and a time lapse of me needle felting. So you guys get to see me making different types of candy and have some nice video to go with it. I hope you guys enjoy, and I will check in with you guys when I'm done. Hello! This is the second time I'm doing one of these videos, so bear with me. It's been almost 3 months since I did the last one, so I'm really excited about this. If you hear a little bit of noise in the background, it's the dogs eating, drinking water, and just playing and doing stupid things. Halloween first started around 2,000 years ago when the Celtic people who lived in Europe celebrated the end of a harvest, and it was actually a celebration of the new year. Black and white colors, not black and white, the orange and black colors of Halloween are from these celebrations. Orange symbolized the harvest and what they gathered. Black, on the other hand, was a reminder of the festival about the boundaries of life and death. 46% of Americans make jack-o'-lanterns a year. I'm not one of those this year or for the past couple years. I loved it when I was a kid, though. We used to make roasted pumpkin seeds after we carved them. They were so good, and I highly recommend them. Speaking of pumpkins, carving jack-o'-lanterns are from the 1800s in Ireland. The only difference is they carved turnips instead of pumpkins. They started carving pumpkins when they came to America because they did not have pumpkins in Ireland. They found them much easier and bigger to carve. They carved them to scare away Jack's wandering soul. Jack is from a popular Celtic story and one of the most popular. I don't want to quote it word for word, it's quite long, but the story was about a guy named Jack who loved playing tricks on everyone, including his family, the devil, his friends. The devil came up to him and said he would buy Jack a drink in exchange for his soul. Jack accepted, and the devil turned into coin to pay for the drinks. But before the drinks were paid for, Jack stole the coin and put it in his pocket where he had a cross. Because of the cross, the devil could not change back, and Jack made him promise not to take his soul right now and wait. The devil agreed, and he let him go. Years passed, and Jack found the devil standing underneath an apple tree ready to take his soul. Jack asked for an apple up in the tree, and the devil went and climbed up to get one. While he was in the tree, Jack put a circle of crosses around it to trap him. Jack made him promise not to take his soul when he died, and the devil agreed, and he let him go. When Jack died and went to the gates of heaven, he was denied access and sent down to hell to be with the devil. But the devil kept his promise and did not let him enter hell. He was stuck in between and to wander the dark forever. The devil gave him a turnip and an ember. Jack carved the turnip and put the ember inside. He uses it as a lantern to light his way to try to find a way into hell or heaven. So people put out their own jack-o'-lanterns to keep Jack the wandering soul away. They were originally called Jack of the Lanterns, but changed to jack-o'-lanterns. In the Celtic nations, the rich people partied on Halloween, while the poor people would go around the neighborhoods going door to door and receiving something called a soul pastry. This was a practice called souling. To get this, they had a promise to pray for homeowners and dead relatives. Later on, this was taken up by the younger folk, but they would ask for gifts. Normally, kids would get food, money, or ale. Over in Scotland and Ireland, the young kids did this too. It was called guising. Instead of begging and asking for gifts in exchange for praying for the dead, they would perform something. Sing a song, tell a joke, recite a poem they wrote or memorized, or perform another trick. Once they did that, they were given their treat. They normally got coins, fruit, or nuts.
Nowadays, we have parades and continue the trick-or-treating celebrations, but now we get candy and don't perform something in exchange. If you want to go to a Halloween parade, the largest one in the world is in New York, called the Greenwich Village Parade. And the average person spends about $100 on things for Halloween, whether it's candy, costumes, decorations, you name it. In the early 1900s, the Americans used to celebrate Halloween, and because there were no phones, sending Halloween cards was almost as popular as sending Christmas cards back then. I know I already talked about the history of jack-o'-lanterns, but there are some fun facts that I didn't mention that are about them nowadays, and things I just randomly found and wanted to add. The biggest and heaviest jack-o'-lantern weighed 2,684 pounds, and it was in Germany. It had a face like most pumpkins do. You know, pumpkins, not jack-o'-lanterns. Pumpkins have faces. Like most jack-o'-lanterns do. And it also had stars and heraldic scenes. Stephen Clark has the world record for carving the fastest pumpkin in 24.03 seconds. He beat the old record, which also was his, at 54.72 seconds. Pumpkins aren't actually a vegetable. They're a fruit. It comes from a flower, so it makes it a fruit. I don't know how all of this works. I'm confused. New Hampshire holds the Guinness World Record for having the most lit jack-o'-lanterns at the same time. 30,551. That is a lot of pumpkins. Salmonophobia is the phobia of Halloween. It's a medical term, and there are people who suffer from this phobia.
Chewy Pharmacy has the flea and
Black cats are harder to adopt around Halloween. There are some animal shelters that won't let anybody adopt black cats on and around this holiday because they are scared that they might be sacrificed. The word witch means wise woman when translated from Old English. If you live or plan on visiting Hollywood on Halloween, don't bring silly string. If they catch you with it, they will charge you $1,000 in legal fines. In the early days of Halloween, people used to use dead animal pelts for costumes. The famous illusionist Houdini passed away on October 31st, 1926. People tried and still try to connect and make contact with him on the other side. Before his death, he gave his wife a code word if his ghost ever came back. Sadly, I am out of time for this voiceover, but if I could find any more fun facts that I want to share, I'll do a couple in my speedrun pumpkin video. If you guys have any fun facts, comment them and I'll be glad to read them. Okay, back to the video.
I hope you guys enjoyed that video. I hope you enjoyed the information over the music and a time lapse. I really enjoy making these. I need to go write the script. I normally film to see how much time I need to fill up, and then I edit to that, and I also film to that. Eclipse, sweetheart. She's angry because she wants food, but she has to wait a whole 30 minutes before she can have food. Eclipse, it's okay. Now she's hiding because she can't have food. Anyway, here's a lollipop. Floppy. I need to make the stick harder. Okay then. And then I made some taffy, 2 candy corns, and I made them with purple, black, and white because, oh my gosh, because I did not have the orange somehow that I needed for the traditional looking not lollipop. You candy corn! I just went with the more spooky season looking one. And then I made this L, and I think what I'm gonna do is I'm gonna make multiple of these and spell Halloween with it. And I'm currently working on a little side project for myself using this that I'm going to be selling. And if you watch my shorts, and if you're coming from the shorts, how's it going to say? Hello? Hello? Oh my goodness. Yeah, that's the taffy. You're so sweet. No, you don't need it. If you've been watching my shorts, you'll see that I'm doing this little video series that's guess what I'm making. And I'm putting pieces down every single day. And it's going to be going in this cage. So yeah, I'm really excited for that. I'm going to try to get it done by this week. I'm also, for Thanksgiving, I got this base. The dogs are just being all over the place today. Eclipse knows better to jump up. I love you so much. No. And I'm gonna do a pumpkin patch-ish theme on this one, mixed with needle felting and some stuff I have in drawers that I'm just gonna put on. I hope you guys enjoyed this video. and that I'll see you next week. Keep an eye out for all the shorts that I'm making. I'm trying to post one a day. Keep an eye out for some new, for the Thanksgiving series that I'm gonna be doing. The Thanksgiving series that I'm gonna be doing. I'm gonna try to do 4 videos again. We have no family coming up this time, so I should be good to post every week. If you could like, comment, and subscribe, it really means a lot to me. We're almost at 100 subscribers, so 7 away. We can do it. I know we can. I hope you guys enjoyed today's video. I'll see you for shorts. I'll see you tomorrow and tonight, and yeah. And I'll see you all next week for a longer form video of me finally doing the speedrun pumpkins. This one. Bye. Cannot be awake when I do that because she's needs me to be watching her all the time. So I'll see you all next week. Have a good week, you guys. Bye.